All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming back at you with another lesson. All right, Lord willing to be edifying. And this is a video from Timcast IRL. The video is food stamps over, ending November 1st. Food riots may spark Trump Insurrection Act. Right? And I believe that's what they want. They want to cause chaos, right? Because we know Esau's famous MO is order out of chaos. So then they can deploy more military, National Guard, troops, because at the end of the day, they want to implement this New World Order system, which will be a totalitarian society, and also what they call from the book 1984, an Orwellian society, which even from that book, a lot of the things that was taking place in that story, you see a lot of it coming into fruition. Okay. So yeah, they want chaos, they want lawlessness, because then they're gonna come in with a solution. All right, and they want to cause this chaos, right? You already have chaos with ICE, Northern Kingdom, and even Southern Kingdom as well. Okay. So all this is just ingredients for disaster, ingredients for civil war, which the scriptures talk about all these things. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Second Esdras, the 15th chapter. Let me start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Right? Woe means destruction. So destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? So that civil war, okay, as it also says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, Egyptian versus Egyptian. Okay, the love of many waxing cold. All right, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right, and sedition meaning speech to incite rebellion. Okay, um, which that is starting to happen. It will happen to an extent that, a bunch of crazy shit is gonna happen. All right, bunch of crazy shit is gonna happen. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." We saw a little preview of that in 2020. All right, and now with this New World Order system, image of the beast system, that they want to establish, you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't buy this, you can't buy that. All right, if without that MOTB, all right, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's going to be lack of bread. There's going to be famine. All right, when people have nothing to lose, they lose it. All right, so you're going to have neighbors going at it with each other, friends going at it with each other, family going at it with each other. Okay, it's going to be wild, man. All right, let's grab Luke 12 and 51. Let me start at 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already, excuse me, if it be already kindled. So the whole world is on fire, man. You got the war going on, Russia, Ukraine, the war going on, Israel, Palestine, Trump trying to start a war with Venezuela, with Colombia. You have a hurricane that just hit, or that's gonna hit Jamaica, preparing for the worst storm in its history, possibly. Which um, you also have an earthquake that hit Venezuela, I believe. I saw it from Dabu 7 earlier today. Um, which that might not be a coincidence. Knowing Esau Edom, you have the lawlessness going on in Europe. People getting here. I was watching this clip on X from Joe Rogan.
That's the only way. You got to get men with.
They were talking about how in the UK they're arresting their citizens for making social media posts. Alright, says we literally can't believe it when I tell people that don't know that 12,000 people this year were arrested in Britain for posting things on social media. Their jaw drops. They're arresting people for saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't have rape gangs, right? Because I believe, because they're having a migrant issue just like we're having a migrant issue here in America. Those migrants coming in are, harassing people, violating people and raping women. Okay?
Military dictatorship in England, because that's what it always leads to.
Dictatorship is what it's leading into, right? So I'm going to continue reading here. Luke 12 and 50. It says, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straightened till it be accomplished, right? Because he knew what he was brought here to do. Right? It says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. So this is written in red letters. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. He said, I tell you, nay, but rather division. Right? So the spirit of division is in the earth. We're seeing it. All right. So let's get um Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Right? You women that are at ease. Also, the nation of Israel, who is likened unto a comely and delicate woman. All right. It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Right? So the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Right? Going into the economy, going into the workforce. All right. Which means what? Famine. If the vintage ain't coming in, if the economy ain't doing good, if there's gonna be lack of bread, guess what? There's gonna be famine. There's gonna be a time of trouble. Alright, it says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Right? Which is a state of mourning, a state of lowliness. Because at one point, they were careless, they were at ease, they were comfortable, they were prideful. Alright, living in lasciviousness. They had abundance at one point, but now not so much anymore, right? Not so much anymore. So, as it said in 2 Corinthians 15, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." All right, these people don't have no covering. They have no hope. They have no where to lean on. And guess what? As it says in Isaiah 36 and 6, they're gonna lean on that broken staff, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay? But what? We're going to lean on the Lord. We're going to lean on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? The righteous calleth upon the name of the Lord and are safe. All right? So, those that fear the Lord, those that serve him with fear and trembling, and serve him in, as it says in John 4:22, in spirit and in truth, they will be taken care of, man. In these troublous, chaotic days. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. As always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.